find a good English-speaking solicitor in Spain. English-speaking lawyer, English-speaking solicitor, English-speaking attorney. It's all the same thing. And in the US, you call us attorneys. In the UK, you call us solicitors, and a lot of people call us lawyers. It's the same thing. In Spain, solicitors and barristers, by the way, are the same thing as well. We can all act in court and out of court. Okay, so if you need an English-speaking lawyer, the first thing that we need to do, I think, is decide what type of work it is that you need doing. Some things, like conveyancing, we recommend someone that is relatively local. Because we don't recommend using a lawyer, for example, using us, we're based in Almeria and Marbella, to do a conveyance in Ibiza or in Mallorca. We like to keep our conveyancing work local, at least to Andalusia. It is true that exceptionally we will go beyond Andalusia for existing clients, and there's been the odd situation, friends of existing clients, where we have gone beyond Andalusia. I'd in general reckon that you should keep at least within the region of Spain. So if you're buying in Alicante, use someone that's within 3 hours distance, relatively local, I'd say. If we handle so in our case, if we handle inheritance, for example, we would definitely handle the conveyance of the sale of the property needed for the beneficiaries after we've handled the inheritance. Okay, so conveyancing, relatively local. If it's inheritance work, it's not necessary to be local in any way. We handle, that's my main expertise, inheritance work, and we will handle both the Spanish wills and inheritance anywhere in Spain, and there is no extra fee because it's not near our offices, because we don't have to actually be local in that area to handle the estate for you. So with inheritance, you don't have to find someone local. So when you're looking for someone that you like, you can look at the whole of Spain, because it can be. The only important thing is, if it's inheritance, the lawyer that you deal with does need to make sure it's someone that's aware of the different inheritance tax inheritance tax exemptions of each region of Spain. So we have 17 regions, and each one has got its own levels of inheritance tax exemptions. But as long as they're aware of that, it doesn't matter. We can handle inheritance in the Balearics, we often do, in Madrid, Barcelona, it doesn't matter. Right at this moment, I'm actually driving towards Madrid, because we've handled the estate there, and for reasons that don't matter this video, we're actually going to visit the property that our clients have inherited. This is all to do with the sale of the property and valuation and things like that. It's not needed. So if it's litigation, again, you don't have to use somebody local. If it's a large case, I would definitely think along the lines of finding someone that's an expert in whatever it is that the inheritance is, or the litigation is related to. That's more important than being local. If it's a very small case, then maybe use somebody local. So if it's litigation is related to inheritance, we would be good lawyers for you. But if it's, in our case, we only handle now litigation in relation to inheritance. Other things that you may have, if you have a divorce case, again, I would say that it's more important to find an expert than to find somebody that's local to where the assets are. Shop around. We don't handle inheritance work, so we can't help you with that. So once you've got into that, in other words, say inheritance work, will, litigation, I'd say look at it on a national level. For conveyancing, I'd go a bit more local. So once we've got that cleared up, obviously in all cases, if you're English British, American, Australian, Canadian, which would be the case if you're watching this video. Obviously, needs without saying that the person will need to speak good English. So look for someone that speaks English, because if you have to deal via a translator in their office, that probably won't be as good with the communications. So, how to actually find one? Well, good places to find a lawyer would be, I'd say, take a look at the the English consular websites, the British consular websites, the American consular websites. They've all normally got list of English-speaking lawyers. It's true that they always contain disclaimers saying that they don't recommend them, but normally they're lawyers that have been around for a long time, so that's a good thing. Also, if it's for a conveyancing, you can ask around wherever you are, whatever it is that you need the conveyancing locally. You may find the odd name that keeps popping up as a good, reliable English-speaking lawyer. If it's for something like inheritance or litigation, definitely take a good look on the different websites, see who's recommended, take a look at the reviews, and I would definitely speak to them. In the old days, that was difficult because you had to fly over to meet them. It's a lot of expense in just coming over to meet someone. But nowadays, you can maybe book a consultation over Zoom. We definitely do Zoom. Put a face to them and see if they look like someone that knows what they're talking about and somebody that you could work with. Once you've chosen the person, definitely get a budget in writing for the work that's going to be carried out. If they can't produce a budget in writing for the work that needs doing, then maybe they're not an expert. Maybe they haven't done that kind of case before. So be wary of this. If somebody just says, I'll charge you by the hour, whatever, just make sure they've done that sort of case before. If you're doing Spanish wills, I'd always recommend that you use someone that's handled plenty of probate cases before, because then they'll know exactly how to deal with things. I hope you found the video useful. If you did, hit the subscribe button. It's always useful for us, and it may perhaps be useful for other clients. They're looking for someone to handle work for them in Spain. Thank you for watching.